Alrighty, I'm ready to get started on our third lesson, our final lesson for the summer. If you can, I just want to see you hit a few balls. And what I want you to do is, as you're hitting balls, kind of explain to me what's going through your head. And I also want to hear about your week with practice.
Okay. So, I was working on my swing plane a lot and the flaws that I had in my swing plane where I was coming in too far.
right,
So throughout the week I did that drill that you were talking about where you set up the bag behind you and that forces you to not come and hit the bag. So you have to stay on a better plane. And it
right,
really helped me think about, the right swing plane that I need to be on.
okay. Yeah, because I remember we were having kind of some issues with, I guess, grasping the idea, you'd say, of the swing plane.
Right.
Did you
So,
kind of,
yeah, I kind of unflattened it
okay.
and I kind of got on a better plane than I was on.
Yeah, and like I said, what about the freeness of your swing? Because I said once you get that club more on plane, your
Also
swings.
I would stand up against I had the wall a couple feet behind me and I practiced with that to get the hinge down.
Ooh. And how about ball flight? Is there still a lot of balls going out to the left as you're pushing them?
Um, yeah, a few were being pushed still, but a little bit
Good.
better than what was happening.
All right, and how about your practice on the range? Did you have anything that you kind of stuck to besides the swing plane when you're hitting balls, or how'd the week go?
Yeah, I used my alignments to
Very good. Yeah, matter of fact, we'll put it down right now. Always, never hurt. Always
yeah,
put it down.
and I just focused on hitting the target.
All right, so what we'll do is just kind of talking through how you're feeling. Um, and like I said, I really said last week, we're gonna focus on we're gonna take one thing at a time. We did a lot of backswing. We did almost more than an hour in backswing, and even half swings the past two lessons. Today, I really want to get in the downswing, but I just want to see how you're moving, and we'll get a place to start. Oh man, now I'm looking so much better. Look at that ball flight. That's a great ball flight. I've never seen you actually draw the ball. And that's another thing that we could really get working on today. Since you're a pretty good player, we gotta start learning how to kind of move the ball, even in the most simplest form. So that was a great shot. Let's see, man. I know that there's the mat there, but that would have been a nice divot. Club face was square. There's no getting stuck. Not as much. There's still a little bit. There's not nearly as much. God, look at that ball flight. That's three shots in a row that were probably tops 3 yards away from each other. Distance control. That's great. So, all right. So as we kind of were talking about, there's a sequence in the golf swing, right? In the backswing, there's a specific sequence, and if that sequence is out of order, as it was with you, a little bit too much turn, not enough hinge in the wrist. Same thing goes for the downswing. So it's kind of like, it comes from up top, and it kind of flows down on the backswing. Downswing's just the opposite. Your hips fire first, and there's a sequence. What's your idea right now on your downswing? You're obviously doing something right because you're hitting the ball
I'm thinking
very well.
about hitting the ball first and then the ground, so I
Right.
get a nice high ball flight.
What do you feel like is the initiation of your downswing?
As soon as I get to the top, the wrist hinge kind of gets it coming through.
Yeah, I noticed that. So what's gonna happen a lot of times is now that we've fixed your backswing and there's a lot less of a shoulder turn in the beginning and there's more of a wrist hinge, what's gonna happen is you're gonna feel the need to fire so if I grab your line stick, so you're gonna be here. The proper first move is to let your hips fire and move your or in your case your right shoulder away from your chin. Now they're gonna be more on path. You're gonna feel so much more free that this is gonna be your tendency. It's casting, so if you're casting the fishing line, you're gonna have a feeling to just throw your hands at it because you're gonna feel all that power that's built up. So a drill I want to work on with your downswing is, let me see you just get to the top of your backswing here. Right? So let's take your hand here, your glove hand, and actually overlap it over this hand, right? So that's the feeling, and now just feel your hips kind of fire into the ball. Right? So that's like it's here. So it's a sequence. So hips, shoulders, and then hand. Feeling that hand overlap there is really going to get you that idea that the hands and your arms aren't going to be initiated down swing. Alright? So I got an idea. So let's take the club here. Let's go like this. You're going to take it and you're going to put the middle of the shaft right with the golf ball, and all you're literally going to do is move your shoulders back and through. Hit a couple of balls like that, and tell me if your downswing feels different when you do that drill than in your regular swing.